Hello, hello. It's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to my celebration spotlight day 9. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we've been doing this for 9 days. We've been having daily videos featuring all of the gifts that you can get from celebration. But celebration ends tomorrow on February 28th. So if you have been waiting, why? What have you been waiting for? Don't wait any longer. Make sure you get online and get your order. And you can do that at juliedavison.com/shop. And you'll get a free gift for every $50 that you order. So I am just going to review really quick some of the free gifts that you can get. There's designer paper. There's stamp sets. We've been talking about these all week. And I know you guys have all been watching, so you've seen all the fun projects that I have shared. If you haven't, make sure to go back and watch all those videos. Today, I'm flipping to the very back, and I want to talk about this special offer that you can get when you join as a demonstrator. Now, show of hands, how many of you are already a demonstrator or have been a demonstrator in the past? I know that many of my viewers are either current demonstrators or past demonstrators because we all just love to stamp. And one of the biggest perks about being a demonstrator is that you get a discount on all your stuff. That's how I started. I was only stamping for like 6 months and I thought, I could really spend a fortune. And so when I started, which was almost 19 years ago, I just wanted a discount. That was it. I just wanted a discount. They were having a special offer on the starter kit. I think I got like a free idea book or something like that. That was like before Pinterest, before YouTube. So the idea book was like, oh gosh, that was a really big thing. Now it seems so silly, right? Because there's so many ways to find ideas. But back then it was a free idea book. And actually my starter kit was like $300 and I could not customize it the way I wanted to. I could only choose certain things. And I could pick, 2 stamp sets in this category and 2 ink pads and this, like that kind of thing. Well, the starter kit now is completely customizable. You get to choose $125 in product of your choice, whatever you want. So if you want stamp sets, get stamp sets. If you want ink pads, get ink pads. If you want the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, get the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. It's completely up to you. So it's $125 in product, and the starter kit is only $99 plus tax. So it's just an amazing deal on its own. It comes with lots of perks. Let me get out my sheet. I made up a whole sheet. Let me get it out. Just jabbering on. So you get free shipping on that order. So it's $99 plus tax. You get a free paper pumpkin kit. That's going to be a random kit, whatever they've got extra. And if you join right now, this weekend, you'll get these 5 extra packs of designer paper. You get a 20% discount on future orders, and you'll get to do all the sneak peeks and pre-order that demonstrators get a chance to take advantage of. And we've got that coming up really soon. The new catalog, the annual catalog, will be posted at the end of March for demonstrators to view, and demonstrators will get to pre-order the new in colors and other new products starting April 1st or one of the first couple days of April. Guys, that's like a month away. That's so soon. And you'll get a discount on all of it. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, you should definitely think about this as an option. If you are just interested in a discount, I would say like 90% of my team are discount buyers or just sell to a couple family and friends and aren't really into it as a business. And like I said, when I started 19 years ago, I wasn't interested in doing a business either. I had a couple in-person events. I had like a little open house and I did some workshops, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Now things were different back then. 19 years ago, we were having home parties and we were doing more in person, and you can still do in-person classes and virtual classes. And now we have social media and like everything is totally different. But the core perk of being a demonstrator and getting a discount hasn't changed. It's still the same. So if that's something that interests you, I would love to chat more. Now, I had planned to do a face video today, at least for part of this, so that I could share my story and talk about some of the perks of being a demonstrator. And I'm still going to do that, but I have been having like a little panic attack today. I don't know. I share every day and every week sometimes. And so you probably would not guess, but I have a bit of anxiety and, and especially when it comes to being up in front of people and like holding a microphone that like terrifies me. And I bet that surprises many of you who have seen me up in front of people, who have seen me with a microphone. I've given classes at convention in front of thousands of people, and I was terrified. But I think all of that has almost heightened that anxiety. So the thought today of putting my face on the camera has been overwhelming, but I'm going to do it. I want you to see my face and I want to share my story with you. So I'm going to do the project video now, and then I'm going to finish getting myself ready, and I will come back and do a little video where I share my story and talk about more of the perks of being a demonstrator. So what I need you to do is, if you have any questions that you would like me to answer, either about my story or just about being a demonstrator in general, please leave a comment with those questions so that I can address them in the second part of my video today. Oh, Nancy, thank you so much. I know it's so silly. I do feel silly to have this like anxiety about being in front of people, but you just can't control it. Like, I can't control it. You can't control it either. But when you have those sort of feelings, like it's hard sometimes, but I'm not going to let them, not going to let them dominate, and I'm going to overcome. I am a person of like routine. And so, the normal way that I do videos is I share my projects and I have the camera facing the desk, and that is my comfort zone. So the thought of trying to fumble with the camera and do like a, headshot and then point it down, like that is what is making me feel so nervous and crazy. Let's do some stamping, guys. Let me show you this beautiful paper because it really is beautiful. This is actually a sneak peek. This designer paper is currently not available to purchase. It will be in the upcoming annual catalog. So in a couple months, you'll be able to purchase it. But what it is we've got designer paper for each color family. So we've got, this is the brights, and you could tell this is the one that I've been using. And so there's different patterns. They're kind of just like monochromatic patterns, right? So like tone on tone, and there are 4 different designs. They're double-sided, so 2 double-sided designs, and they come with every single color that is in that color family. So this is the brights. We've got the Melon Mambo, Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Poppy Parade, Coastal Cabana, Gorgeous Grape, Bermuda Bay, Pacific Point, Flirty Flamingo, Granny Apple Green. So you get them all. I actually printed this out because we don't have this kind of page in the catalog anymore that shows all the different colors in the color families, but we just have some gorgeous colors. So you're going to get designer paper in all of these colors. So just like this, the tone on tone pattern in every single one of our core colors, plus the 2020 to 2022 in colors. So that is the special offer. That's what I'm highlighting today, is the designer paper. And I think the total value is $57.50 or something like that. Like, I think they would be $11.50 each. So I'm pretty sure that math is right, but you get them all for free when you join as a demonstrator before tomorrow. Well, not before tomorrow. Before tomorrow night, before the night ends tomorrow, before the clock strikes midnight. So I love all these papers. I love all these colors. I'm going to show you some of the projects that I have made. I've mostly been using the brights, and I made a bunch of cards using the new Hey Birthday Chick. And so some of these you might remember if you've been following my videos. So like here's one where I used that bright family, and I punched out with the tailored tag punch, and I just tiled them across and then added some die cuts. So really fun way to just add a punch of color and a punch, pun intended, a punch of color, and just really quick and easy to make up this card. I also used it to make the square backgrounds here, little white heat embossing on that one. This was a card we did a couple videos ago, maybe it was last month, and I used strips of the designer paper back here. So there's so many ways that you can incorporate the colored designer paper onto your projects. Here's another one that I made. I did paper piecing on the chicken, and then I used the red back there. This kind of reminded me of like a bandana. Love these, just fun bright colors, Daffodil Delight and Poppy Parade. And then I think we did these too in a video where we just did stripes and a bunch of colors with these eggs. I kind of favor this one a little more with the squares. I just feel like it's neater. And I die cut all of them. I was having issues getting these lined up quite right. So this little bundle is one that demonstrators could order early, and now it's available for everybody. So let me show you the fire really quick. Actually, this doesn't show very well. I think I got it better on this one. So we've talked about this a little bit already. The Hey Chick, this was a celebration stamp set in 2017, and it's back with the sequel Hey Birthday Chick. You can get the individual stamp sets, or you can get the individual dies. So if you already have this one from 4 years ago, you can just get the dies to go with it. It's the same stamp set, so that's awesome. Or you can get the bundles. Now, I think I'm going to feature the Hey Birthday Chick in March for Stamp of the Month Club. So stay tuned, because I'm really loving playing with it and coming up with some ideas. So stay tuned for more designs with Hey Birthday Chick. That might be the featured set, but you can order these right now. So if you are wanting to get the chicks and you want to count towards a celebration stamp set, then you can do that. Let me flash this up. There's the shopping link, juliedavison.com/shop. You can use this host code if you're ordering less than $150. If you order more than $150, then don't use the host code, because you get to keep your own host rewards. Celebration ends tomorrow. So, Hey Birthday Chick, that's what I used on all these cards. And I wanted to show you, look at all these amazing project ideas. Stampin' Up! Has really stepped up the support that they offer demonstrators. So not only do we get lots of resources like fun graphics that we can use on social media to advertise, but we also get class plans. They've got this really great bundle focus that they're doing every month. So if you feel like you're not creative, but you want to have classes, you want to get together with stamping friends, then these class plans are so awesome. So Stampin' Up! Has got tons of training, tons of resources. If that's something that you're concerned about, then there is so much available to help and support demonstrators. So one of the other things that I pulled up was I found some of these project ideas that Stampin' Up! Has shared using the paper packs. And so these have caught my eye, and probably because I love the way the color goes with that black and white sentiment. So I just wanted to put together one of these boxes today to show off the designer paper. So we're going to do a little embossing. We're going to play with some color combinations, because I love that these are just kind of a mix and match. And so let's play around. Let's come up with some colors that we like. And then I'm going to show you the cute little boxes that are in the mini catalog. So we're going to wrap those, add some ribbon, do some embossing to make the tag. But here are other ways that you can use the strips of designer paper. So these are the in colors. These are as well. And they did kind of strips. This is sort of like that project I shared with the patchwork technique. So lots of different ways that you can use colored designer paper. Whether it's this color designer paper or different color designer paper, just so many fun ways, but you can get all 5 of those packs for free when you join my team. And while I'm transitioning, here is the link again. If you are interested in joining, tinyurl.com/SU for Stampin' Up! Starter Kit. And that will go straight to my site so that you're joining under me. Okay, so let's show you the boxes first, and then we'll pick out some color combinations. These boxes are in the mini catalog, and they are called Love You Always treat boxes. Now I wasn't sure, but I always order like one of everything. So I'm gonna put these together and show you. Let me grab the catalog so I can show you what page these are on. They were on back order, but they might still be on back order, but they're coming in really soon if they are. So they're right here on page 4. This is number 4, page 11 in the mini catalog. So it's in with the Valentine's suite. And I think sometimes if you're not into Valentine's Day, you kind of just overlook like the whole page, right? But these are great for any occasions. It's not just for Valentine's Day. And these boxes are a little bit bigger, I would say, than some of the smaller treat boxes. So let me show you up against this standard size card. And you can see that it is, well, let me measure it and see how big this box is. So we've got 4 inches by 2 3/4 by 1 1 5/8-ish. So it's pretty substantial and width-wise as well. So you're going to be able to fit lots of treats in here, lots of goodies, whether they are food or otherwise. I believe this is food safe, so you can put treats in there or wrapped candy or whatever. So let me show you how this box gets put together. So it comes flat like this, so you don't have to worry about the box getting crushed in transit. And when you're ready to put the box together, then you're going to fold on all the score lines. Let me quick check and see. There are 10, and yes, it says food safe. So 10 boxes in one package. So if you've got 10 grandkids or fewer, then this one set is going to be perfect for you. If you have 10 kids, 10 teachers that you want to make treats for, of course you can get multiple packages. So if you're going to do these for a classroom of students, then you would probably need 2 packages. So I don't think you need any adhesive for this box. This is really cool. Let me see if I can remember how this comes together. So, oh yeah, this comes down. Okay. So it's really sturdy. It's got lots of layers. So this flap with this slit comes down, and this is going to fold up like a box. That's going to come down. Then the sides are going to come in, and you can kind of see it taking shape. Okay, so those are all going to flatten out, and then this is going to flatten down inside, and that little notch is going to click into place. So no adhesive for this box, which makes it super easy. Then this little sleeve is the slide. So you're going to just slide that inside to create your treat box. Super, super easy. Okay, so now let's pick out the colors that we want to use. Claire, the other day, we made that butterfly card, which is not within reach of my desk. We made the butterfly card, you know the one I shared with the Daffodil Delight, and well, let me show you with the designer paper. We used Daffodil Delight and Mango Melody, and then we used from the Regals, we used Pumpkin Pie. And Claire started saying like, oh, that's really cool, but like what other colors could you use? And so we just like mixed and matched and came up with all kinds of color combinations by mixing the different color families. So let's come up with some unique colors. And I love that you can do this. Oh, that's really bright. You could just mix and match and create different combinations. What do you think of that one? Oh, here, let's stick with all the same. So someone asked me, like, how do I decide my colors when I'm creating the color challenges? Sometimes I'm inspired by designer paper. Sometimes I'm inspired by things around me, like a bouquet of flowers or a pattern on a shirt or something like that. And sometimes it's just mixing and matching colors and putting things together maybe that I normally wouldn't put together. So let me show you the current color combination. Oh, actually one of the colors is not, oh yeah, Rococo Rose. Yeah, both of those, they're not available. Never mind. I'll have to get out cardstock because they don't have paper packs for the in colors that are going away. So this is our current color challenge. We've got Old Olive and Highland Heather and Purple Posy and Rococo Rose. That is such a pretty combination. What other colors? Why don't you guys give me a color? Somebody say a color and I'll create a color combination and we'll see what we can come up with. Now, the ribbon that I have to use is some of the in color ribbon, Magenta, Cinnamon Cider, Bumblebee, and Misty Moonlight. So I'm going to try to incorporate one of those with whatever color you give me, and we'll see if we can come up with a fun color combination. Okay, Deanna says purple, and there are, gosh, so many purples. Let's go with Pretty Peacock Granny Apple Green. You guys are so good with your combinations. Okay, Pretty Peacock. I love that color. It's retiring, so I don't have the designer paper for Pretty Peacock. Bermuda Bay, that's another good one. Green for St. Patrick's Day. Isn't that like a perfect St. Patrick's Day green? Just Jade is awesome too, don't you think? Just Jade. What else would you do for St. Patrick's Day? Oh my gosh, like, that's kind of a fun color combination for St. Patrick's Day. I gotta move some of I gotta move some of these because we got too much going on. Let's move this one out of the way and move that one out of the way. Okay, these are the other colors that you guys liked. I love doing like brown with then like a bright color like that. You know what would be really pretty is like oh gosh, Calypso Coral. Ooh, okay, we need one more to go with this. How do we feel about Misty Moonlight with that? Okay, so this is Cinnamon Cider, Granny Apple Green, Calypso Coral, and Misty Moonlight. This one is Shaded Spruce, Just Jade, Bumblebee, and Magenta Madness. That is so light for Just Jade. Okay, Deanna said purple. Oh, Poppy Parade. That's good. This is... Which one is this? This is Gorgeous Grape from the Brights. So how about Gorgeous Grape with, oh, that is interesting. Balmy Blue. Balmy Blue seems bright to me today, doesn't it? Ooh. Misty, Magenta Madness. And then, oh my gosh, what about, I always love like throwing in a neutral color. What do you think of that one? Gorgeous Grape, Balmy Blue, Magenta Madness, and Basic Gray. That's really pretty. Okay, the last one of the colors that I saw right away was Bermuda Bay. So let's do one more combination with Bermuda Bay and see what we can come up with that we like. Oh gosh. Oh, I love that. Oh. What do you think of that? Soft Suede, Bermuda Bay, Cherry Cobbler, and you know, we need like a yellow. Ooh, how about So Saffron? Oh, I kind of like that. Bumblebee. Yeah, that would be really good too. I might like that better. I don't know. What do you think? Bumblebee or So Saffron? I sort of like the lightness of the So Saffron, but Bumblebee sort of matches the brightness of the other colors. You guys are so quiet today. Donna says So Saffron. Yeah, I sort of like that it's light. So yeah, Deanna likes So Saffron too. I love that you can just sort of like play around and come up with any kind of color combination that you like. So let's pick one to do on our box. And I think I'm going to go with, these bright colors. So I'm going to choose 3 for our box. So we're going to use the Gorgeous Grape, Balmy Blue, and Magenta Madness. And we're going to move these other out of the way. I see a lot of you are saying So Saffron. We've got a couple Bumblebees. And I mean, you could go either way. Like, they both work. that's what I love about, that's what I love about colors. There's not a wrong choice. Like, you could mix and match. So like, and literally endless combinations. You could just have so much fun, creating your own color combinations. And then you just have to keep like a little notebook with paper swatches, using all of the colors. So let's move on to work on this box. So I want to show you the picture again of what we're casing. And, oh, that's it. I have so many papers here. Okay. Where did it go? There it is. Other side. Okay, so this is what we're going to case or copy. So case is an acronym for copy and share everything. I like to sometimes say copy and selectively edit, which just gives you a little freedom to have some creative expression and make some changes to make it your own. So that's kind of what we're doing, because we're picking our own color combination. But one thing I noticed about these boxes is the designer paper it won't fit all the way around. So we're going to have to cut two pieces and put them together. Let's make sure we're using different patterns. Let me just switch out the blue, because I think that's more fun to have different patterns of this paper. And I'm going to cut these strips at 1 1/4 inch, and we're going to need 2 from each color. So I'm going to do 2 slices that are 1 1/4 inch, and we're going to try to join them together to go all the way around the box. So let's trying to think what's the best way to do this. Now, when we go all the way around the box, we're only going all the way around the sleeve. So you'll still be able to push that box in and out and access the gift without completely destroying the gift inside it. Maybe we only will use 1 strip. Let's start. So I'm just going to wrap this around and crease as I go. Oh, yeah, I see where it's not going to fit there. Okay. I think it'll be fine though. Let's use some adhesive. And I'm just going to run adhesive down the whole thing. We started in the back. Trying to think of how much space we need. Let's space it out here. That looks about right. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this around, and then I might need a little extra adhesive to get that to stay down, and then I'm going to just come right up to the edge so that it doesn't look, it won't look so, you won't see the seam. So if we come, let's glue it down, and then we'll cut off the edge. These colors again are Balmy Blue, Magenta Madness, and Gorgeous Grape. And I know just who I'm going to give this box to. I have an order to drop off today for Susie. She had a workshop for me in February, and so her order came in, and I'm going to go deliver it to her. She used her host rewards to sign up as a demonstrator. Did you know you could do that? You can use your host rewards towards the demonstrator starter kit. So I don't remember how much she ended up paying for her starter kit. It was so cheap. It was awesome. Okay, let's come back here, and I'm going to wrap before I put the adhesive on, just so that I kind of have it, I sort of have the template of what I want to do. Anyway, so that's the bottom. Susie ordered some of these boxes with her in her starter kit, so I'm excited to give her a sample of how she could decorate them. So Susie, if you're watching, I just spoiled the surprise. coming right on and around to the back. Okay, then we're gonna do Magenta Madness in the middle. So that's just almost perfectly. Hello, Molly. What is everybody doing today? It is a gorgeous day in Illinois. Is it a nice day where you are? Have you had a turnaround in weather? We had some snow and some colds, but it is beautiful. The kids are playing outside. We're going to grill out for dinner, which I love. That's usually like we don't get to do that in the winter time, but it's so nice out that Jim's gonna fire it up. We're gonna have some burgers and dogs and dream of even warmer weather. Deanna, you're watching me. Very clever. All day long you're watching me? Are you catching up on all the old videos? I think I was looking on YouTube and there's like 300 videos or something like that on my channel. Like, I can't believe I got so many on there. So if you haven't seen them all, you could spend all day watching my videos. All right, we're going to use some of the Magenta Madness ribbon. I think I just invited everybody over for dinner. I don't think Jim has enough for everybody. I'm sorry. I want to make some snickerdoodles. I found this really awesome recipe. I will have to post it on Julie's Stampin' Spot Share and Connect group on Facebook. It is so divine. We made them like a month or so ago, and they were amazing out of the oven. And then I think this is sort of typical, right, with baked goods, is like the longer they sat out, they just got stale. Like, they were just so perfect fresh from the oven. So we're going to do what we love to do. And we make up the cookie dough, we make up the little balls, and then we just put them in the fridge, and we only make up what we want to eat. And then when we want cookies, we can just get them out and quickly just stick them in the oven and then have fresh cookies. That is the best way to enjoy cookies. Don't you think? So if you like snickerdoodles, watch for that recipe. I'll share the link. They were so good, like soft in the middle, but they had like a nice, crunchy, crisp coat on the outside. That doesn't sound right, coat, but you know what I mean. Okay. I feel like I'm struggling with this ribbon. All right, last but not least, we're going to do our little tag on this, and we are using I have to unbury it from my pile. We're using the Massive Thanks stamp set. That's the one that was on the inspiration project. They used thank you. And so we're going to do some embossing. This is a technique that I learned. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've been embossing since I was 10 years old. I used to do this technique a long time ago. And I used to emboss over the toaster because I didn't have a heat tool. So I just kept putting the same piece of toast down and I would hold my cardstock over the toaster until the powder melted. Maybe not the safest thing. That I don't recommend embossing over the toaster these days. I would suggest using the heat tool like I'm going to use today. So the basic thing with heat embossing, you use like a watermark stamp pad like Versamark, and that just, it stays wet a little bit longer than like the other ink pads that dry quickly. And so you can put the powder on there and then shake it off, and then you're going to heat it with the heat tool. And so as you heat it, then the powder melts and becomes raised. So I'm just going to use the heat tool. I don't know how well you can see it with the white. When you have metallic embossing powder, it is much more of a change. You can kind of see like it's getting brighter as it heats. And then as soon as all of the powder is melted, then you know you're good. So the last bit is just to punch it out. And I'm going to use the 2-inch circle punch. I love the way white embossing looks. It just pops. And then against the colored cardstock like this, it's so perfect, right? It's so cute. So, oh, this ribbon, oh, I'm going to just do it over. I feel like I couldn't get it tight enough, and it's all loosey-goosey and driving me crazy. So let's try again. Let's try to be tight and tie a bow. Watching somebody tie a bow is like watching paint dry. Unless they're really good bow tire, which I don't know that I am. I'm an okay bow tire. The key is just getting it nice and tight. And I think I did a lot better that time. Okay. You almost need like an extra hand when you're tying bows. Okay, much better. And then I'm going to use just a couple Stampin' Dimensionals to stick this down. You guys are so quiet. Can you hear me okay? You're just watching. Thank you. Isn't that cute? Okay, I need to stop fussing. Stop fussing, Julie. Here is the sample projects again that Stampin' Up shared. So I changed up the color combination a little bit, but you can, like we showed, you can just do any combination of colors. There's not a wrong way to dress up these boxes and make them cute. Oh, my box is upside down. Alrighty, you know what? I think I put this on the wrong side. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna rotate the ribbon to the front. Oh. There we go. Yeah, because oh no, that's the back. Oh my goodness. Our paper didn't go all the way around, so that's what's kind of throwing me off. Well, anyway, there's not a wrong way. Stick that back on there. Susie's gonna love it just the way it is. All right, well, if you want to get the gobs and gobs and gobs of designer paper for free, like the ones I used on this box, you definitely want to consider joining as a demonstrator. You can join my team and get all this paper for free. If you join by tomorrow, Sunday, February 28th, you can do that at tinyurl.com/SU starter kit. Those are all the perks. Again, this is such a great offer, but you know what? If the timing is not right, you can join my team anytime. And whether or not you get the designer paper or not, it's always an awesome time to join Stampin' Up! As a demonstrator. Thank you for tuning in and joining me. I hope that you enjoyed this cute little box project and the other designer paper projects that I shared using the Hey Birthday Chick. I am working on photographs for all these, so I'll be sharing them very soon. Now, come back, let's see, I want to say 2:30. Come back at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. And I'm going to do another video and you can see my pretty face and I will be sharing my Stampin' Up! Story, talking about how I got started as a demonstrator, talking about the perks of joining under me on my team and all the awesome things that my team love to do. So I hope that you'll come back and join me for that. And if you have any questions that I can answer during that video, please leave a comment right now so that I can answer your questions during part 2. Okay, guys, that's it for now. I am going going to be on tomorrow for one last celebration spotlight. So join me at 1 p.m. Central Time. We are going to be sharing projects with the Punch Party stamp set. This was the freebie that you could get when you hosted a $300 party or placed a $300 order during celebration. So I realize at this point, no one's probably going to place an order overnight, host a party overnight, but I have some extras of this stamp set. So tomorrow during the live, I will give you an opportunity to win one of those extra stamp sets that I have, as well as share some project ideas using the Punch Party stamp set. So be sure to tune in for one last celebration spotlight at 1 p.m. Central Time tomorrow on the last day of celebration, Sunday, February 28th. Okay, see you next time. Bye.